Hello. Thank you very much for joining me today. How you doing? So, there's this word, borough, that pops up when talking about, a city like London, the London boroughs. And I know they've got some like New York has boroughs. I just don't know exactly what that is. I really don't. And it sounds like a British word, borough. So I searched up this, what is a borough? And this video popped up is where English. Is where English. Borough meaning perfect British culture. All right. So today I'm going to crack the code. What is it?
Hi there, students.
Hello.
Borough. Notice my
Borough.
pronunciation. Borough. A
Borough.
countable noun. Okay, I think nowadays we use borough in really only one way. A borough is a district, an area that has its own council. It has its own administration.
Okay. So can I get a distinction here between a borough and a county? Can I please get a distinction here? Maybe it's just a different word for county.
For example, if you look at London, London is made up of various different boroughs. We have the Borough of Westminster, the Borough.
Sorry to interrupt this fine man. In the United States, a borough is a local government unit or administrative division that is usually smaller than a county. A county is a subdivision of a state's territory, while a borough is an informal urban area that is often an independent civic entity. I want to know, does London have counties? Oh, the county is so big that it's actually, London is just inside of one county. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So London's in a county, Greater London. And then, of course, you need to divide it more than that because London is gigantic.
Borough of Wandsworth, the Borough of Towns.
So it's mainly for really, really big cities like New York. I think I'm putting the pieces together.
Tower Hamlets, the Borough of Southwark, the Borough of Lewisham, the Borough of Lambeth.
It's a lot.
And notice each of these are administrative areas in London, and they have their own town council. And they make decisions for their local area, and they raise taxes for their local area. I think in the past,
I'm guessing they probably have their own school systems too.
A borough was a town or an area that voted for a member of parliament. Nowadays, the divisions of the land into constituencies. A constituency is the word.
Did I even? Yeah, I shouted this dude out. Check out his channel. Sorry, I just didn't remember doing it.
Nowadays, where they elect
I like this guy. He's very informative. You know what I mean?
A member of parliament. But the borough talks about the council. It's the local council, the local administrative body. And I think in the past, a borough would be either a town or an administrative area. If you look, there are lots of place names in English in the UK ending in borough. Middlesbrough, Scarborough, Edinburgh. So notice the pronunciation has stayed with Edinburgh, but the spelling is the old-fashioned spelling. You've got this burg, and that really talks about the origin of the word.
It's sort of interesting how you've got, there's a lot of boroughs of London, and they get smaller kind of as you get inward. There are a lot. Because London is just that big, huh?
Okay, so a borough is a town or a division of a large
Yes.
town or a city. Yeah, and it's um, an independent local area with its own governing council that decide about schools, about rubbish collection, and they collect their own taxes. Notice in the US you will find boroughs as well. For example, New York City is divided into 5 boroughs. Yeah, and these are effectively
Not nearly as many as London. Kind of strange. I wonder what states in the USA have boroughs. It's definitely not a very common thing. Only 6 states use the term borough. Connecticut, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, Virginia. What's the last one?
administrative areas of the city. Yeah, and there are other places in the US with the word borough as well. Murfreesboro, for example. Okay, so a borough, a town, a village, a self-governing area. Yeah, an area that has its own council in the UK. Notice in London there's even a place called the Borough. Borough
What is
High
that?
Street or Borough Market. I recommend Borough Market. It's an interesting visit. It's got lovely food, but it's very expensive. Um, and Borough got its name because it was the second borough in London. Originally, London was only the City of London, Westminster. Yeah, but then there was a place in the south of London, southeast, southeast, south London, um, which became another borough, an administrative area, because it was south of the river, and that area was known as Borough. Since then, London has grown massively, and there are many, many more boroughs. Okay, so
Okay.
I think a borough, a town that has a municipal corporation.
All right. I think I've got the idea here. Borough means town or district. This one has fallen a bit out of popularity, but I was talking about something else. Manchester has different boroughs, such as Bolton, Stockport. Very fascinating. So I'm sure there's different boroughs that are, the fancy borough, the rich borough, the more dangerous borough. Very interesting. All right. I think I get it. What's the best borough is now what I gotta figure out. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow or next week. Bye.